Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It is that time of the week again for the 5 best bets for week 4 of this NFL slate. Before we begin, we go into review how we got on in week 3. 2 out of 5 wasn't the best performance. It could have been better, much better. It could have been much worse. 2 notable misses we had was the Cleveland Browns minus against the Giants. They ended up losing the game. And New Orleans, Philly total game points being over, and we were massively wrong on that, went well under. But 2 out of 5 ended the week pretty strongly with the Kansas Atlanta under and Dallas Baltimore over. So we're getting there. I'm very confident this week. Definitely get the 3 or 4 right. Obviously, we'd love to get the 5, but let's get back into profit winnings. And without further ado, let's go and preview bet number 5. Bet number 5 sees the LA Rams traveling to Chicago Bears. Rams have just come off an incredible comeback against San Fran at home, cracking into the game. Matt Stafford, Sean McVay co. Getting the leveling touchdown, stopping San Fran and getting down his field goal range and nicking it in expired time. Incredible stuff, despite not having Cooper Kupp, Nakua. What a coaching performance. The Bears, on the other hand, Caleb Williams, is he going to be the man? I've got so many question marks, but the second half was better. It was much better. He threw for 300 plus yards, so that's good. It's positive signs. I think there's going to be a lot of points in this game. I really think this could be Caleb Williams' breakout game. Again, I don't think it's going to be all one-sided. The Rams will score points too. The Rams' offense is going guns. I truly believe this market is too low. So for me, for bet number 5, the LA Rams traveling to the Chicago Bears, the total game points will be taken is over 40.5. Bet number 4 sees the Denver Broncos traveling to the New York Jets. Denver coming off a very, very impressive road win at Tampa Bay. Bo Nix finally got things clicking. It was a great performance. The defense, as we know, Denver's D in historic last few seasons have been great, and they come to play. They got to Baker Mayfield, and he really struggled all game. The Jets come off a very, very impressive, dominating performance against the Patriots. Aaron Rodgers looked great. He got to his wide receivers with ease. Both running backs played awesome. They just dominated them. And the Jets defense was only on the field for 41 plays. So bear that in mind, the freshness they're going to need. For me, Denver going into the Jets, with what I just said about the Jets D, Bo Nix going into that environment, playing against elite level defense, is going to be too much for him. I think the Jets are going to win this quite comfortably, 2 scores. And I just think, I think they're going to going to run a lot of the clock off, long drives, Jets sustain it. Granted, I think Denver are going to cause Aaron Rodgers a few problems, but ultimately, I don't think their offense is going to be able to keep up with the Jets' offense. So for bet number 4 for me, the Denver Broncos traveling to the New York Jets, I'll be taking the market. New York Jets minus 7.5. Bet number 3 sees the New Orleans Saints traveling to the Atlanta Falcons in this NFC South matchup. Saints have come off a very, very disappointing loss at home to Philly. They'd started the season tremendously well, but it felt like Derek Carr and co sort of come back down to earth. This was a concern with Derek Carr. He's not consistent enough, and it showed in that game. Vic Fangio, the Philly defensive coordinator, had a lot of schemes, and it really troubled Derek Carr. Atlanta Falcons come off a disappointing loss at home to Kansas. They had a chance to go and win the game. Dubious play calling at the end. Kansas again nick it. But it was a bit concerning for Falcons fans. Cousins doesn't look 100% yet, but he's slowly getting there and improving. These games in history don't tend to have many points, and I'm going to be following down that road. I feel it's going to be quite edgy. I think there'll be a few field goals. Quite there'll be touchdowns. I'd like Atlanta to nick this just, but I'm not confident enough to say, I think either one's going to have an expired field goal to win the game. But for me, I'm really liking the market. I'm going to take the total game points under in this one. I feel they're going to be cancelling each other out. Both good defenses too, so bear that in mind. Be a lot of long sustained drives for field goals, and I think that's where it will fall under. So for bet number 3 for me, the New Orleans Saints traveling to the Atlanta Falcons, we are taking the total game points under 43.5. And bet number 2 sees the Washington Commanders traveling to the Arizona Cardinals. This, for me, is probably one of the games of the week that I can't wait to watch. I was so impressed with Jaden Daniels at Cincinnati. The way he's picking them balls deep, being able to run. It's exciting. Washington fans, I think you could have got the best quarterback in the draft here. At the moment, it's early days. We only had 3 weeks, but he looked great. And congratulations to them winning away at Cincinnati. It's not an easy place to go to. Arizona, on the other hand, disappointing. They were one of my 5 best bets last week. Had them plus 3.5 against Detroit. They had chances, but they seemed to sort of slow down when they got towards the red zone. And unfortunately, losing at home to Detroit was a tough one to take. But I think they're going to bounce back this week. I think both teams are offensively looking great. This could be a shootout. I think the total game points is too low for me. I can't wait to watch this game. Hopefully, it's going to be one of the games of the week, and hopefully, it's going to be a winner. So, for bet number 2, the Washington Commanders traveling to the Arizona Cardinals. We are taking the total game points over 50.5. For bet number 1, we've got the Cleveland Browns traveling to the Las Vegas Raiders. The traveling team, the Cleveland Browns, have just come off a very disappointing home loss to the Giants. Deshaun Watson, I think his time's going to be done very, very soon. He looks awful. I really think the offense are missing Nick Chubb there, identity. But regardless, even having Nick Chubb back, Deshaun Watson, I think Cleveland once again have screwed themselves over with this guaranteed money they've given him. They looked awful. Unfortunately, he's putting a lot of strain on the defense when they keep turning the ball over, can't sustain drives, and the Giants thoroughly deserve the win. The Raiders, similar at home, absolutely got battered by the Red Rifle Andy Dalton and the Carolina Panthers. A bit of a shock. The Raiders were heavily favourites and they didn't even get out of the first gear. They got dominated, and rightly so. And fair play to Carolina. I expect the Raiders to get back on track this one, get the defense going. They have been struggling with the run, but Jerome Ford and Deontay Foreman don't scare me enough. I feel the Raiders are going to be dominating this game. I think they're going to get to Sean Watson, Max Crosby and co. I think it's going to be a long day for them. Granted, obviously, the Cleveland D's going to be great. There won't be too many points in this game, but I'm going back for the home team. I feel they're going to turn the corner this week, and I feel, Gardner Minshew is going to sustain enough drives to get them over the line. So for bet number 1 for me, the Cleveland Browns traveling to the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm taking the Las Vegas Raiders minus 2.5. And there we have it, guys. There's the 5 best bets for week 4. If you tuned in this far, please like and subscribe. If you've got any comments, please comment down below. Do you like any of the bets we've done? Have you got any bets on other games that we haven't covered that you like, please join down below. And yeah, just have a great NFL weekend. Bet responsibly, only bet we can afford. And if you get any winners, please let us know in the comments down below. But we'll be back for week 5 to review how we got in week 4 and to preview the 5 best bets for week 5. Have a great weekend, guys, and we'll see you next week.